Hi, I'm Jane from Core Fusion. Today we're going to talk about the pelvic floor again. I've had a few questions about the transverse abdominis. Is there any exercise we can do to help us practice with your breathing and with your contraction? One of my favourite go-to exercises I call TA breathing, so transverse abdominis breathing. Generally the best place to do this is on your hands and knees. If you struggle on your hands and knees or your wrists or your knees, you can do the exact same lying on your back, but you can't necessarily get the same feedback. I'm going to show you on my hands and knees. You have the option of doing both. If you are lying on your back and you have a bit of neck issue, make sure you have a cushion underneath it. But for now, let's get ourselves onto our hands and knees. Hands are going to be shoulder width apart, knees hip distance apart, and try and make sure your shoulder's nice and relaxed. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to isolate these lower abdominal muscles. So think back to my original Pilates exercise where we're working out pelvic floor. If you can't remember or you haven't seen it, go back and have a little look at that video. The link will be below for you. So I want you to, from here, keep your spine nice and long, but let your tummy relax. This is the hardest thing, letting it all go. So from here, I want you to take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, I want you to contract your pelvic floor and feel your lower abdominals just gently contracting from hip bone to hip bone. As you breathe in, hold it there. As you breathe out, can you contract it any deeper? So you're trying to feel not only the pelvic floor contracting, but around the waist. You might even feel it closing across your ribs. And from there, slowly release. Let everything relax down. Same again, so take a nice deep breath in to prepare. As you exhale, let's contract that pelvic floor and a little bit of your belly button to your spine. Breathe in and hold it there. And then as you exhale, can you contract it any deeper? Okay, imagine yourself trying to get on, lying on your back, trying to squeeze on a really tight pair of jeans, and you're trying to do that button up. And slowly release. So hold that position, but continue. So same again, so we're trying to think of contracting that pelvic floor. So think of it a little bit as a lift. So try and think of, as you're exhaling, you're contracting to that level 1. So pelvic floor pulls up, and you should feel that you're getting to about level 1. As you breathe in, keep it there. Try and make sure you don't drop back down to level 0. As you breathe out, same again. As you exhale, contract the pelvic floor. Can we go even deeper, any higher, up to that level 2? You might only get to 1.5. How far can you get? And then from there, as you breathe in, can you relax down again? So think of pelvic floor is coming from low down. We're trying to lift up as you breathe out to level 1. Inhale as you hold. As you exhale, can you contract and come any deeper, any higher? You're feeling it across here, feeling internally as well. Breathe in, try and keep it there. It's important we keep it contracted for those in-breaths. And then breathe out and relax. So you can do this anywhere. You can do it standing, sitting, lying, on your side. It's good to practice all of them because your pelvic floor does feel very different depending on what position you're in. It can feel stronger for some people standing. It can feel stronger for people lying on their back. So have a practice. If you have any questions, let me know. But again, practice as much as you can. Try and feel not only that first contraction, but can you get any deeper? Can you feel that wrapping sensation across your lower tummy? We'll talk more about your lats, thoracic back, lateral breathing, everything in another video. But for now, I hope this helps with just giving you a bit more explanation about how to contract into that lower tummy and feeling that transverse abdominis come across. Thanks, and hope to see you again soon.